Hey guys, if you like what you hear in this video, make sure you give me a like, a share, and make sure you hit that little bell icon so you never miss out on another one of my videos. Now, one thing everybody's actually looking at right now as far as the Captain Marvel movie is the performance of Brie Larson. So today what I'm going to do is take a little time and actually give my explanation on the performance of Brie Larson and why I think it was absolutely wonderful and vital to her character. Now, the biggest gripe on Carol Danvers in this particular story is that how unemotionally she was. A lot of people compared her to the Terminator. One thing that I would actually say is that is exactly the way the character is. And if you really honestly think about it, if you were stolen by someone, your brain was absolutely wiped. And then you come to find out that the people that you've been hanging with, training you as a soldier, are really infiltrating you and just using you as a weapon, then kind of what would your attitude or your thought process be? And remember, young Rog and the rest of the Star Force was actually training her for combat. And one thing in the beginning of the movie, young Rog kept telling her, keep your emotions in check. Do not let your emotions get away from you. With a frustration that she started building because she started seeing her memories and things started being jogged in her dreams, she started to question what was going on. And if anybody who ever seen any type of movie that a person has been under mind control, once you start breaking the mind control device, you start questioning and things start coming out, and frustration and anger starts to come out. Even when she was training at the beginning of the movie, you seen the anger and frustration come out because she knows that she's powerful. She knows that she can be great, and something inside of her is saying, hey, you know that you can defeat this guy, but yet he's telling you to keep your emotions in check. So that's something that you actually have to take into consideration with Carol Danvers. And see, what a lot of people are getting really upset about is because we see a lot of these MCU movies, and a lot of these MCU movies now have our characters with so much of this brilliant type of Tony Stark type of personality where everybody's kind of make a joke and everybody's kind of lighthearted and everything. Well, if Carol Danvers is a captain for one, she's been training under Star Force, do you think she's really going to be just spitting out one-liners? And I don't think that it was just Brie Larson's performance, is her trying to find her way like I've heard with other film reviews or whatever. What I started to understand is that she was really playing the fish out of water. And what you really want with a fish out of water story is somebody who doesn't relate, who's going to sound kind of, well, I don't know. So I don't need to joke with you. I don't need to laugh with you. I mean, her and, you know, the Samuel L. Jackson buddy cop type of thing kind of, it worked. It was absolutely awesome. And when she was kind of by herself, she was just trying to find herself. And I think that's one of the biggest criticisms of the movie, which actually in turn, when you rewatch it again, is going to be so understanding if you still understand where she's going to be at. If she's going to go with the Avengers and be able to, in the future movies, lead the Avengers, she's going to be more like Captain America. That's one of the things that I'm actually looking at, is that Captain America goes away and you have someone just kind of like him taking over in that captain role. One thing that would kind of gripe me about the performance of Brie Larson that everybody was talking about was how unemotionally she was, which is kind of not true. It's just the emotions that you don't see every day. And especially things that go on with women, if you want to call this a feminist movie or not, is that sometimes you get frustrated and tend to fall into the category of, I'm a soldier, I'm frustrated, I'm angry, I want to be great, and someone continues to hold me down. So one thing that you actually have to realize and actually have to take into consideration when you're looking at this character, go into the deeper portions of the character. And actually, Marvel's doing an awesome job because everybody keeps talking about it. And the more and more that you watch this movie, you're going to kind of understand she's frustrated. She has no idea what's going on, and then once she gets the idea, she's upset because something greater inside of her is telling her to be great while everyone else is telling her to fall. Personally, I absolutely love the movie. I had no problems with it. I would say this. Take a look. Don't listen to the internet. Go and look at it for yourself and look deeper into the actual character and kind of get an understanding, a true understanding of what it is for someone to have you down and to brainwash you and for you to finally get out of the change and break free. This is my kind of spoiler review of just Brie Larson's character. If you like my content, please like, share, and make sure that you share this content and like it and subscribe. And make sure that you guys hit me up on any social media platform at DreMac99, or you can actually look at the Dre Mac Show on Facebook, on Spotify, and check out my podcast because I do a weekly podcast every week. Thank you guys for taking the time out for my video, and have a great and wonderful day.